Big news today. We've got to get to this right away because we've got a gentleman on the line, an NHL Insider, Guy Francois. Guy, good morning. Thank you for joining us here on KQ92.
Well, good morning, Charlie. I thought what they said was National Chapstick Day, like for the dry lips, and then the cold, it's every day. But it is so good to be on your program. I know you love the hockey, so thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We are a big-time hockey community around here, and obviously Dustin Byfuglien from neighboring town of Roseville. In a little bit of a dust-up here the other day with Evander Kane. What can you tell us about this situation?
Well, you know that Evander Kane boy sometimes gets himself into some trouble with teammates, but I think by now some people heard the story. He didn't wear professional suit, to practice to morning skate, and he wear the tracksuit. I don't really know what tracksuit is, but they say his tracksuit is more casual, something a 23-year-old kid might want to be wearing. But where the dust-up comes is supposedly Big Buff, as they call him, throws the tracksuit into the shower, thus wetting the tracksuit. Mima debu, he clip and he goes lay, and it gets all wet, so boy gets mad, and there's little dust up between the two.
Now, we've heard a little bit about this tracksuit, and I think what I would call it is like a windbreaker, kind of a suit or just a windbreaker deal. But now I know some of the breaking news that you're being told, or maybe that you have found out. What can you tell us? Because I think this is more than just a tracksuit. It's got a little added value, and that's why Evander Kane was so upset about it. What can you tell us about that?
Well, I'm glad you bring that up, because for the first time today, we are releasing breaking news. They used to call me Scoop because I'm the last guy to leave locker room, for some people think it's creepy, but, melangue blah, clip and le. But I say what happened to upset Evander Kane is that tracksuit, a special signature on it. It was a one and only autographed tracksuit by Richard Simmon, workout king.
The little flamboyant guy with the curly hair?
Yeah, the little afro, the guy, the short shorts, the stripes. He was in Nutty Professor. He said, I'm a pony. That guy, you know him.
Oh, yeah, I do. I do know who you're talking about. Guy Francois, NHL Insider, joining us here this morning. So that's why Evander Kane was so upset, because it's a autographed Richard Simmon tracksuit that Dustin Byfuglien threw in the shower. And so it's even more than just inappropriate attire. I mean, do you have any idea what the street value of this tracksuit is?
Oh, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because here's the thing, Charlie, the Richard Simmon is in hiding. Nobody's heard from him in a long time. So they feel as though that it could be the last autograph copy ever. Mima Dabazui, Clipe Mungozle, Nicolas Arbla, for my Montreal friends too. But it's expensive, I tell you.
I apologize. I don't mean to laugh at your accent a little bit, but that was good.
Well, that's okay.
No, and so Evander Kane is obviously his stock dropping. There have been reports that he's more than likely not going to be along with the Winnipeg Jets again next year. I would imagine his trade stock is dropping by leaps and bounds too.
Well, that's the thing. Now people wonder, is he troubled, But like I said, I feel as though this was with cause. I felt like maybe he shouldn't have worn outfit. He should have had it framed and put in man cave right away. But, the stock is definitely going to drop. But let's keep in mind, this is still a pretty good player that could help a lot of NHL teams.
That's a very good point. Well, we've got you on the line, NHL Insider Guy Francois. Just curious, Minnesota Wild, they're on a nice little roll here. Your thoughts on the way that they're playing?
Well, we've seen this from Mike Yeo-led teams before, where for a long time they just look like loose spaghetti on the ice, and all of a sudden they turn it on for maybe short period of time, sometimes long period of time, but I think they're playing much better. They've got some good talent on that team, and I think sometimes it takes talent a while to come together and play. They're still out of playoffs, but they're in the hunt, and they got some help from other teams last night, I think.
NHL Insider Guy Francois, we know you're very busy, and we greatly appreciate the time. Hopefully, we'll get an opportunity to visit with you maybe closer to playoff time.
Je ne sais quoi, les combattants. Thank you very kindly.